Hey guys, my name is Ruben Carrera and my ICA project is on Mobisoul. A little overview about my project. The main question I'll be covering is how Mobisoul can use these theories and concepts to help them overcome their issues they might face in the long run. Alright, a little background information. Mobisoul was founded in 2010 in Berlin, Germany. Mobisoul is a company that produces alternatives to fossil fuels to low-income economies, so energy is obtainable to everyone. Their ultimate goal is to alleviate poverty by creating reliable and affordable energy solutions to over 20 million people by the year 2023. They offer solar home systems and home and productive use appliances. Their organizational chart is a standard hierarchy chart with the CEO as Thomas Gottschalk, CFO as Hartmut Schming, CIO as Stefan Zelemny, and Head of Partnership and Expansion, Klaus Mayer. Human relation theories and concepts I'm going to talk about are Douglas McGregor theory X and Y, Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and Herzberg's motivation theory. Mobisoul managers can use McGregor's theory X and Y by paying attention to their employees' moods and attitudes. Once a manager at Mobisoul figures out their X and Y workers, they compare the two together so that the X's can learn from the Y's and hopefully turn into a Y worker so that they can be more productive and enjoy their job. Next is Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Maslow's explains the 5 hierarchy of needs, and Mobisoul can figure out which employee needs what kind of needs so they can help them fulfill it. For example, if there is a worker that is complaining that she doesn't have time to spend with her kids because she's always working, the Mobisoul manager could take advantage and listen to her and tell her that if she finishes her work early, she could leave an hour out of the Friday or Thursday any day so she could spend time with her kids, and this will help her fulfill her need and be a more productive worker. For Herzberg's motivation theory, he says that there's 2 main components. Since Mobisoul is a new business and there's plenty of potential to expand, they have to make sure that their employees have the same motivational level that they do. One motivational tactic Mobisoul could use on their employees is offering them the opportunity to grow. They could tell their employees that if they show great responsibility and have a great role in the business, they will grow into a higher position and gain more benefits. Next, I will talk about some communication issues. First, tyranny of distance. Second, dimensions of cultures. And third, effective intercultural communication. A way to get over tyranny of distance is by technology. You can do this by sending emails, voicemails, or face-to-face meetings, depend on the culture. This will help gain a better relationship with clients, since most of the time the clients that you want to meet with overseas have different time zones than you, so it's impossible to see each other in person. You could also see each other in person, but it's going to be more cost effective. But I would say that this is the most effective way to communicate and explain to your customer what you want to tell them. For the second one, since different cultures have different dimensions, a way to solve this problem is for Mobisoul to diversify the work staff and try to get as many fluent speaking workers on their team. Currently, Mobisoul has 37 nationalities in their workforce, and this solves a big issue for them, but as they expand, they're going to face more and more cultures, so they would have to continue to hire different nationalities. Third way to solve communication issues is to have effective intercultural communication. This will help with getting familiar with other cultures and can help operations run smoother so everybody's on the same page. Next slide. Next, I'll talk about intercultural. I'll talk about high context or low context cultures, the barriers of effective intercultural communications, and how to overcome these barriers. Managers can have employees that work with specific parts around the world be really familiar with that culture and study them. That way they can know if they are high context or low context cultures. This will make everything more clear and know who your clients are. A couple barriers are perpetual disparity and ethnocentrism. How you can overcome these is by knowing who your employees are. Mobisol managers should know what type of employees they have, such as individualism versus collectivism, task versus social oriented. In order to overcome perceptual disparity, a simple solution could be study other cultures. The more you get to know other cultures, the more you understand why they do certain things, and you won't think that they're doing something wrong just because you're not used to it. And another solution for interracism is to have a egalitarian frame. Next, I will talk about ethical yardsticks, code of ethics, and strategic ambiguity. Ethical yardsticks help increase trust and loyalty to Mobisol from the employees. This also helps create a more productive and supportive work environment. To establish a code of ethics, Mobisol can host a meeting and establish these code of ethics between all the employees. In this meeting, Mobisol should ask the employees what they believe should be on these code of ethics. A few codes, for example, could be always allow for constructive criticism, make decisions that will benefit the company, or safety should always be first. Once these are listed and documented, Mobisol can have a few enforcers and let the employees know what the consequences will be if these codes are broken, such as a warning, or if it gets serious, even a write-up. These code of ethics will make Mobisol communication skills better off. That way everyone is on the same page. Strategic ambiguity was introduced by Eric Ellsberg. It basically allows Mobisol to express its culture and still make ethical decisions. In conclusion, although Mobisol has a great team and reputation as a young company, some of these issues, if dealt incorrectly, can still change the reputation to a negative one. Overall, I believe that Mobisol is a ethical organization, and I believe that they can accomplish their goal by 2023 because they have a great ambition and their work environment is suited for success. That's it for our presentation. Thank you guys for listening.